Last week, Coach Evans came by, and he was really happy how well we played defense last week, held them 56, and then this week our offense came around, kind of a basketball type of deal. But you know, we always want to start out this off when we win and awarding the game ball. The game ball goes to a senior who won't be able to play with us anymore. He's headed to actually had surgery this week, and this game ball goes to Aaron Pryor, a great senior out of Richmond, California, and I'll let Justin Arias present it to him when we get it back upstairs. Outstanding effort by us with offense and defense. We played pretty faultless. We played without a lot of penalties, without a lot of sloppiness. We played on task and we played on time. We actually got something out of the whole day. You know, obviously we've witnessed a lot of these from the other side, playing at Nebraska and at Washington and at Washington State and on and on and on and on. At Portland State a couple of years ago when it was 77 to god awful. And so we kind of knew, you know, as a coaching staff, how we needed to handle this. And the one thing we wanted to do was prepare and respect our opponent. And we didn't on Wednesday, and we came all the way back to just some great coaching staff leadership, especially last night. And I could tell today when we came to the pregame that we were going to be pretty decent. And it just played out after that. Then the other part is a lot of kids who haven't really had an opportunity in this program to play a lot of football got a chance to go on the field and play, and they find out really how far away they are from being a every down, every snap player. So you know, I thought it was just an outstanding effort again by everybody in our program, our equipment guys, our trainers. Wonderful job by the crowd and everybody involved. So I'm impressed with us, and now back to Big Sky play next week.
What do you mean you could tell in the pregame that they were going to play well?
I could tell a lot of things about a football team at various stages. You know, whether when we're getting dressed or we're in pregame or whatever. But pregame meal or the meal the night before the ball game tells me a lot. And we made a big mistake last weekend up in Spokane, and we played like it. And you know, I think we corrected that, and it showed today. And I could just tell by the way we sat. We were demure, we were quiet, we were respectful, and we were. You know, going through the process it takes to play an opponent. And there's a certain amount of gamesmanship that goes into playing football because it's a hard-hitting physical game. It's not basketball, it's not baseball, it's contact. And to be in a contact sport, you have to be willing to hit and be hit. And you can't do that just by getting off the bus and saying, okay, let's play. It doesn't work that way. So I thought we were respectful of the game today, and I felt like our mental focus, our mental synergy was good throughout. I credit a very good coaching staff. Just really found a way to put this thing in the groove.
You wanted your defense to tackle better. How did they?
Yeah, I feel like we tackled quite a bit better. I felt, you know, Simon Fraser has some guys, and they got some good-looking cats in some certain places, and they can make you miss. And I thought we came to base and tackled a little higher and did some fundamental things much better defensively. And we subbed our backups in there in the end. And, you know, I personally wanted to think about putting the ones back in, but I was also the same guy who was saying don't put them back in. You know, so you know, hey, great effort by them. They kept charging and playing for 3.5 hours. They put a couple touchdowns on the board at the end. That's good by them. But for the bulk of the game, defensively we mastered them, and offensively, I think without Brock and without Madison Mangum, I felt like we showed that not only are we a good team, we're a good program. We've got quality depth and some good players at all positions.
You didn't have your top two wideouts, at least statistically, but yeah, it didn't look any different.
No, it didn't look, and you didn't really notice it, you know, and we noticed it, you know, but Josh went outside and played on the right side pretty darn well, and the pup, Hagen Graves, a freshman out of Nampa, had a really nice day, and his older brother, Tyler Graves, had a pretty sweet day. So, nice job by the family.
Yeah, the Graves family, they caught like 132 passing yards or something like that.
Yeah, pretty darn impressive from the same mother. It's pretty awesome.
Going forward into the Big Sky play, now this is really everything counts from this point forward. How are you guys prepared for that?
Well, we took a shower here in about 15-20 minutes after we counted down. I got to count to a big number upstairs in the locker room, and as soon as they shower off and walk outside and kiss their mamas hello and get on through the night and get to bed before curfew, and we wake up Sunday morning and get ready to play a very, very good Southern Utah team that last year limited our entire offense to 1 touchdown. So we've got a gigantic task in front of us. We're not in new territory. We won 3 games last year, so we've kind of been at this stage before, but let's see if we can rise to the occasion and play up to our capabilities next Saturday, because it won't be like this, obviously, next Saturday. Ed Lamb's an outstanding coach. They have an outstanding heritage in their program, and they will give us their best shot. We're on a little bit of a roll at home, we want to make sure we hold the fort.